Yeah. Right? So if you have an undefined emotional solar plexus, in this case, this is the solar plexus, right? It is known as the emotional solar plexus. That is why he is calling it ESP. Okay? You absorb other people's emotions and feel them more intensely than the person who actually generated those. So what does that mean? Emotionally undefined individuals are empathetic. In fact, this empathy can become a great source of wisdom with awareness. Any center where you are undefined is potentially a great source for wisdom because that's an opportunity for you to learn. Let me give you another example. I have an undefined ESP. I hate going to movies because I bawl my house out every time. When I watched the movie Spirit, Stallion of Cimarron, an animated movie about a horse, I cried so hard that my then 9-year-old daughter moved to another seat in the theater because she was so embarrassed. Honestly, it wasn't even a sad movie. So they become that very carried away. What I understand now is that my open ESP system was absorbing all the emotional energy in the theater and amplifying.
So what happens, let us say, in my case, if you get very disturbed with certain films,
Correct.
disturbs the whole day. Does that come under this category? I
Which
don't
was
think so. See, at least 3 movies I remember which I went. It so disturbed me. One of them, I don't know, you know the book 12 Years a Slave? I had gone for a night show with some of my friends in Calcutta.
Okay.
I couldn't sleep the whole night.
Oh.
Okay. Like that, there are a couple other movies.
No, it
One
all
of them,
depends. If your center is open, that means it is undefined. Others are defining it for you. That means we are in the role of Abai mujhe maar main khali pada hu. Okay. Now, if you are defined, then you have certain wisdom which is built in, which is going to act as a repulsor or it is going to act as a ignore it and all. So either you are under the influence of other energies or you are not. That is all it is telling at this point in time. We will have to see which channel is influencing what and all that as we move forward.
Sir, is that person emotionally little unbalanced and getting triggered at some point, some trigger?
No, they are highly sensitive.
Okay.
So because they are highly sensitive, they also become vulnerable. Okay. Right? So I was crying tears for everyone in the audience. That means you are getting so upset, even if it is not sad. Somebody may release an emotion and you are there as an attractor. You are highly magnetic for all the emotions. You are acting not as a source but a sink for the emotion. Okay. While
so, and in that course, sir, my father used to read Ramayanam on a daily basis. There are certain events like Rama Pattabhishekam and things like that. When he reads them, he used to cry out loud.
No, that is different. That is different. See, what did he tell? Let me give you another example.
Okay.
You have gone to a public space, right? And something is being rolled out. All the emotions of others you are absorbing.
Okay. Okay.
That means you are acting as a sink for all that energy
Okay.
through you. And you are getting impacted because of that. Like my
Okay.
father-in-law, when he used to watch a movie, he will first bring one towel and keep it next to
Yeah. Yeah.
him. Even for a movie which is a satire,
Yeah.
which is actually meant for laughing, he will sit there and he will cover his face with the towel whenever he gets a scene. And all the others around him, those who should have also been feeling the emotion, they are not feeling it. He is feeling for them also.
Okay. Yeah.
You're getting the point,
Yes.
right? I am not impacted. I am bouncing it and you are taking that also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you are projecting yourself as somebody who is available. La, abail mujhe maar.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. So while not helpful when watching a movie, my undefined solar plexus is a critical part of my life. In my coaching practice, this aspect of being emotionally undefined is a great asset for understanding my client's feelings. So you look at it, how you are playing with that. That becomes the wisdom that you can capture. When I am assessing their emotional state, I know what they are feeling because I am feeling it too. When I worked as a nurse, my undefined solar plexus was overwhelming and exhausting because I didn't understand my human design. I burnt out very quickly. Because you are taking others' energies, you are burning out faster, right? Soaking up all that emotional intensity. Now, I use my emotional solar plexus as a screen, allowing all my environment's emotional information to pass through me. You're not resisting it, you're not keeping it within you. I don't hold on to it, and I don't become overwhelmed by it and burn out.
So that means it is under your control.
You can control it. In the other case, you are taking a stand. Either you are insensitive and you don't know how to manage, or there also you get it. Now, he is going further. Children who are emotionally undefined are sometimes labeled dramatic, yet they are just absorbing all the emotional energy from those around them and acting it out. I often see emotionally undefined children labeled disturbed as well, when they are in fact acting out the emotional health of their family and or the emotional drama present in their parents' marriage.
Okay.
Okay. So the beauty in the defined and undefined center lies in the fact that individually we are all simply puzzle pieces, parts of a greater whole. We become completely defined when we are together. We each be pieces that energetically unify us all and offer us the opportunity to express the entirety of the human experience. You might sense this when you go to a restaurant or a coffee shop. The designs of the customers and the staff blend together to make a collective aura. Your definition comes from the positions of the gates and the plants at the moment of your birth. No, not plants, planets. That is why he calculates 2 dates of birth. One is your date and time of birth, and the other one is 88 days before that. Your energy and your definition, colored in parts of your chart, interact with other people's energy and definition. You experience other people's energies wherever you have openness, white in color in your chart. So now let us see the next part. Now he is talking about the numbers and the planets. Every planet has got 2 numbers. So he is going to tell us about that. On the chart's left side or flanking either side, depending upon your human chart, you will find a series of red and black numbers in addition to the planetary symbols. What is that? Let us. So this is supposed to be red and this is supposed to be black. And that's how you get it also. You got the planet symbols. This is the sun, then you have the earth, then you have the right node and the north node, the south node, moon, right? I don't know what this is. From here onwards, it is all Greek and Latin to me. Other than this, which is supposed to be the 13th one, which is the grown recent planet. Okay. So you have the planets and you have the symbols. There are 2 symbols, one which is 2 and 4. What they differ, we will read further. Okay. So you might also notice that 2 birth dates are located on your chart, figure 12. This one I have to enlarge it a bit. So what is he talking about? He is talking about your local birth, which is talking of as conscious birthday. Then there is a design birthday also, which is exactly 88 days prior. (30th May). I mean, he has taken 90 days here to make it easier in calculation. June, July, August. Right, 30th August, 3 months. He has taken 90 days instead of 88 days. Birthday might set to be a European format, day, month, and year. The blank birthday is your actual conscious birthday. It is also referred to as your conscious design. And it contains information about your sole purpose in life. This is defining your sole purpose. Your chart's black elements are aspects of your personality that you are consciously aware of and to a certain degree can control. What's in the design you cannot control, that becomes the potential. The red birthday is approximately 88 astrological degrees from the moment of your birth, or roughly 3 months prior to your birth. Basically, it means it is the 3rd trimester. Right? In a 9-month childbirth calculation, this becomes the beginning of the 3rd trimester. That is when the active meeting between the mother and child to be keeps taking place. Okay. Your chart's black elements are okay, we have done that. The red birth date is approximately, we have done that 3 months. When your mother may notice your movement in the womb. Okay. He is just showing us. This is your unconscious birthday, which informs the parts of your chart about your life purpose and what you are here to learn. So one is setting what your soul purpose is, the other one is life purpose, which is defining all our, from our other book, this is talking about the lessons, talents, and goals. Right? They are the design of your unconscious personality, the aspects of your personality that are consistently part of you, but might not always be apparent. Okay. Your family and loved ones usually know the unconscious elements of who you are sooner than you will. That means what we are projecting to the outside world, which we are not aware of. Yeah? Usually, with age, you become more aware of your unconscious personality and you learn to fulfill your life purpose more in a mature way. Okay, in a more mature way, you will fill up your life purpose. Okay. So you have seen this. There are 2 birthdays. Along with the black and red numbers, you will also find planetary symbols. These symbols indicate the astrological position of the energies found in your human design chart at the moment of your birth. Your birth chart, the numbers along your body graph is fixed throughout your life. Okay. The gates. You may notice that your human design energy centers are connected with lines. These lines. Yeah. See this black, this white, and all. Some are red or black, some are checkered black and red, and some are white. Like centers. Gates that are colored in our chart or in your chart are defined and part of your natural energy. Gates that are white are called open and part of your energy you receive from others. The lines that connect the 2 centers are a combination of white, red, black, or checkered are known as channels. So all these, irrespective of the color, they are known as channels. There are a total of 36 channels. 4 of the gates are used more than once in different channels. That is the reason. Each channel has 2 gates. The number when the channel connects, where the channel connects with the center is the gate. Each active gate in your chart adds a different theme or flavor to your personality. Black gates are derived from the black numbers on your body graph. These gates, of which you are consciously aware, provide you with information about your soul purpose. So far, So for example, if you have gate 11, whose theme centers around being a vessel of ideas, and this gate is coming out of the Agnya Chakra towards the throat and is black, then you will be consciously aware that you have a lot of ideas. We'll cover all those gates with and their themes later. So what is he saying? What was the gate number 16, right? What was it saying? The Agnya Chakra.
Agna.
Agnya Chakra. But what was the gate number?
Let's talk about.
If
No,
you
let's talk
have
about
gate
that.
11, where is gate 11? Gate 11.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Gate 11 is coming to the throat chakra. Gate 11 is coming to the throat chakra. This is the throat chakra.
सर 11 में क्या थ्रोट चक्रा पे वो तो अजना चक्र अपना आज्ञा चक्र पे है ना
That's what he's saying.
That is what he is also saying, na?
That's what he's saying. That is connected to throat chakra.
See, what is your Agnya chakra? Is it not the chakra which is full of ideas? तो वही तो कह रहा है, right? So, for example, if you have gate 11 and this gate is coming out of the Agnya chakra towards the throat chakra, then you would be consciously aware that you have a lot of ideas. Red gates are derived from the red numbers on your body graph. So basically what is he saying? Where is 11?
Yeah.
बड़ा कीजिए
Here it is. There, pineal
ये
gland.
black है ना? No, not this one, sir.
लाइन में देखना होगा ना पर्सनालिटी और डिजाइन के लाइन में देखना होगा ना 11
इधर तो नहीं है. ये तो 6 तो अपना 12 प्रोफाइल के लिए जाएगा ना.
यस
तो ये कहाँ से निकाला इसने, अपने को ढूंढना पड़ेगा.
तो
11 तो ऊपर है, 11 ऊपर है,
That's what I'm saying. ऊपर है ना 11.
ये रहा the
नीचे
first
लिखा है
triangle,
11
the first triangle right side.
नहीं ये दिख रहा है सर, मैं यहाँ से मैप किया है ना, कहाँ से लिया है मैं वो देख रहा हूँ.
रेड एंड ब्लैक वाला देख रहे हैं ना आप 11 वहां पे.
हाँ, इधर 11 तो नजर नहीं आ रहा है ना.
नो इवन आई कैन सी.
ठीक है वो तो 11 is coming throat chakra.
Here. 11 is here.
So it's a 1.1 now.
This is 1.1 sir.
Oh.
1 and 1 है. So 58 किधर है?
I think we may be looking
Sir,
at
नीचे,
different
नीचे.
58.
सर 58 एकदम
59.
नीचे, यहाँ पे देखो 38 के नीचे 58 है. 54 38 58 अपना 16 सॉरी सैक्रम कॉर्टेक्स
इसका नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं, प्लैनेट्स में देख रहा हूँ.
तो 58 वहां पे भी नहीं दिख रहा है.
15 नहीं है.
We can see only 57 56 59.
ठीक है, वो कैसे किया है वो बाद में देखना पड़ेगा.
We had to reinterpret the diagram then. I will read properly.
Yeah.
नहीं, he is only talking about 11 coming out. Where it is going उसने नहीं बताया. Write up में he is only talking about connect to two centers. So for example, by way of an example, what does he say? If you have gate 11 and this gate is coming out of Agnya Chakra towards throat chakra,
That we saw already.
then you have got a lot of ideas.
Okay.
Okay. But he has got ideas, but when it is coming to throat chakra or communication center, जो है, if that is not connected with something else, the will chakra, then he will get influenced by others. Right? So ये क्या हो गया? हाँ, ideas. In chapter 5, he will take us through. Red gates are derived from the red numbers on your body. They provide you with information about your life purpose. So basically, he has not taken, he has just shown you. That is why he has said, if you have gate 11, उसने ये नहीं कहा कि look into the diagram, gate 11 is connected. ठीक है. Are derived from red numbers on your body graph. They provide you with information about your life. If you have gate 13, the gate of witness, and it's red, unconscious, then you may not be aware of your energy, that your energy field communicates to others that they are safe to share their secrets with you. Gate 13. यहाँ कहीं नजर आ रहा है 13? Or we are wasting time trying to locate it because this one.
तो बड़ा करो, पिक्चर तो दिखाई देगा.
Gate 13 will be somewhere here.
हॉट चक्रा पे है 713.
हाँ? हार्ट चक्रा ये है.
Yeah, gate 13
ये
is
है
correct.
जी चक्रा. This
वो
is cow
स्क्वायर में है
chakra.
ना सर.
13 is there, correct.
Yeah, 13 is, this is G chakra. ये हार्ट चक्रा है.
Yeah, the above heart chakra. This is.
सर आपका कर्सर दिखाई नहीं देता है.
हाँ? मेरा कर्सर ये बॉक्स में बदल गया है ना यहाँ पे.
I can't see. हाँ,
So
now
13 is between the
7 and 20
between
13
the heart
ये
chakra
है,
and yeah,
13
yeah,
ये
correct,
है.
correct.
is G chakra.
हाँ.
Yes.
So, sir,
Hmm.
actually, one of my friend used to complain to me that I don't know why people will come to me and tell me all of their secrets. I cannot help them and I cannot tell anybody.
You
I'm
take
suffering.
his the time of birth and date of birth and place of birth and map this and see.
Yeah, yes.
It becomes an exercise for us to learn.
Yeah.
So first we need to exercise on our own chart.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Just telling you, no. When you are learning, that's a good approach. If
Yes,
someone comes and you see everyone coming and telling him, right? That means he is attracting that energy,
Yes.
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you may be aware of your okay. You likely have no idea why people are always unexpectedly coming up to you and telling you their deepest, darkest secrets, like what his friend is saying. So, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Chiron, and then Uranus. These are Neptune and Pluto. So that means Chiron is above. I made a mistake. That was not Chiron. Where is the, okay. This K is the symbol, Chiron.
What is that G chakra, sir?
You
G
joined last week, no? We read about it.
G chakra is the one that is between
It's the love
Yes, sir.
center.
between the heart and the throat
Yeah.
chakra.
So if you really take, what does that do? Let's go to that big diagram. The previous. Okay. Now G chakra is this. That is defining your identity. Okay. Agnya, throat, identity, spleen, sacral, emotional solar plexus, root, and will. Heart is your willpower, he says. Got it?
Right.
This book is posted. If you want, I will send it again because you joined the group. You rejoined the group much later, na?
Yes, sir, please.
I will do it.
Thank you.
If you have checkered gates, it means that those energies are both
A part of.
a part of both your soul purpose and your life purpose, and are often strong theme in your life. I wanted to show you, interestingly, this is checkered. Okay, this fellow is representing checkered this way. This is QHD. This is the same one. The same one. Some others represent it with ठीक है, चलेगा. That's okay. So basically, what is he showing? This becomes a checkered one. That means दोनों color mixed है. This will also be a checkered one. This will be also be a checkered one. Okay. They are part of my conscious and unconscious, dono. Okay. A white line to a gate represents an open gate. You will always draw in the energy of the open gate from the world around you, and its expression through you will vary depending on your environment. Its expression through you will vary. That's what he says, right? You obstruct them and you get that as the impression. That is what he is explaining here. Gate 29, gate 8. So they are the two that are getting connected, is it? 8 and 29 किधर है? 29 तो इधर नहीं.
29 are there against personality. On the top.
No, I
Gate
was
20.
trying to block the connectivity. 29. Ah, 29 is the first one. The personality, not the design.
Correct, correct.
And it is 4. 4 मतलब gate 29 personality मतलब मेरा इसमें आएगा क्या? Personality किधर मैप हो रहा है? इधर. 29 is the defining the identity के नीचे आ रहा है personality.
सर वो सोलर प्लेक्सस के वहां पे 29 दिखाई दे रहा है. 5, 14, 29.
Yeah, yeah, 29.
This is the sacred.
That is there.
Sorry.
Okay.
Personality is here.
कहाँ
99.
पर है?
Connects to 4, it says, but where is 4? We should see.
हाँ?
Connects to 4, it says, but we should see where 4 is.
4 is there on top, but it's not connected.
Yeah, no, here it is here. 4 is there. And the
Yeah, 47,
the-
24, and 4.
आज्ञा चक्र.
No, 4 is in Agya Chakra.
and 29 is here, so they're connected.
Now, where are they connected? Through what?
Ah, that is not shown.
They are connected through 63, I think, or 53.
No, yeah, I think when we go to that chapter, we will go into that. I thought we will get confused. Okay. And its expression through you will depend on the environment. When you look at the numbers on the left side of the body graph, figure 17, ये क्या है? Left side of the body graph. Okay. you will see that each gate's number has a smaller number next to it. For each gate, there are 6 different lines, with each line being a further expression of your uniqueness. The lines of the gates do not show up in body graph, but their meaning can reveal during a human design analysis. Refer to the I Ching to gain more insight into each gate. Conclusion. Each part of the human chart provides key insights into your personality. Understanding these parts and the roles they play in your story will aid you in assembling a bigger picture of who you truly are. While we must take the chart apart to discuss its key pieces, the chart's real beauty is in the synthesis of all the parts. The story, the true story of who you are is only revealed when you bring all the pieces together as a whole. Okay. Now,
quite a task.
Yeah. Now that you are acquainted with the general pieces of your chart, let's examine each of these in greater detail, beginning with types and strategies. So, Kanchan, can you read?
Chapter 2.
धीरे आराम से पढ़ना और जल्दी जल्दी पढ़ के गलतियां मत करो.
Chapter 2. Energy types and strategies. Every story has a main character with their own personality, purpose, and challenges that eventually lead to the maturation of the character at the end of the story. There are 5 main characters in human design, which are called types. Understanding your human design types tells you about your life purpose, how you create, how you best make decisions, and through illuminating core themes about your life, how you can fulfill the potential of your authentic self.
Right.
Knowing about your type helps you define what you need in your life to stay connected to your authentic self, energized and vital. Close your eyes. Envision a bountiful flowing river. That river is your abundance. To be in the flow of this river of abundance, you have many options. You can jump in, swim across, float on an inner tube, scoop water into buckets to carry home, cross via a bridge or stepping stones. The energy of abundance is just like this river. It's steady, ample, fluid, and moving in an expansive way. There are infinite ways to enjoy this river. But to really get the most out of it, you must discover the way that is easiest and works best for you. Maybe you rent a jet ski only to discover that they are loud and hard to manage. You would really rather be kayaking. You are not going to get the most out of the river. If you are trying to swim across but don't have the strength and the endurance, being in the river might even kill you. The problem isn't that the river is dangerous or only accessible to an exclusive group of people. The problem is that you are trying to get into the river in a way that you don't enjoy, and that isn't making the best use of your energy. Abundance is like a song that is just waiting for a composer. and a musician to come along to realize it. It's steady, consistent, and always accessible to us. But you must interface with your abundance in the way that's right for you. For years, I have been teaching people that their thoughts, works, actions, and beliefs create their reality, that they determine how they interact with the flow of abundance. While this is true, it's only part of the story. There is more to aligning with the natural flow of abundance than just using your mind and creating out of your head. You must be aligned with your specific mechanical way of interfacing with the river of abundance. We all get into the flow of river differently. For you to stay consistently and sustainably abundant, you have to be living true to your human design and your unique energy blueprint. See figure 18. Are we going? Everything in a human design body graph represents archetypal energy that we can express in an infinite number of ways. Karen Curie Parker. It's important to remember we all have all of the body graph.
I didn't understand how this diagram explain what she said there just before. No, you just now read about
So this is a line which
what?
I read. Everything in our human design body graph represents an archetypal energy that we can express an infinite number of the ways.
So that is what it is representing. The
That is what we
human
are going
design
to
body. Yeah.
No, just go a little before we came to this figure.
So
Before
that
we came to this figure,
Yeah.
to talk about abundance, yeah.
Correct.
So I'm trying to relate how this is applies to that figure.
So you must be aligned with your specific mechanical way of
Yeah, that's the understood.
river of
So how does this
abundance.
figure show? Where does this figure show the alignment? I didn't understand.
So we'll understand.
No, one we will understand. Two is basically if you know your purpose and design, life purpose and soul design, if you know both, synthesizing both together and creating your flow, your story, your abundance is what she is referring to overall. So you must be aligned.
Without my chart, without knowing my chart, which I cannot, I told you I just cannot design my chart because I don't know my time of birth. Can you not align your abundance? You are thinking.
Of course.
You
So
can't.
am I
No,
because
sir,
I don't know chart,
see,
therefore am I doomed? Am I condemned to not know, not be able to align because I don't know?
No, not necessary, not necessary. This is for people who are stuck. The human design chart is necessary for people who are stuck. Why me? But if you are already in abundance, you are practicing it, you are enjoying your life, then where is the question of needing a human design chart?
That's exactly what my question was even last time.
Yeah. See, why am I bringing this? Because we want to understand ourselves that, sir, in your this one, you have come to a stage wherein what you are projecting, you are already knowing. But as I am growing, I project something and I think I have projected something. That is where that difference is coming. And that is becoming a bottleneck as I am progressing.
Absence of integrity, even.
Exactly. No, you have integrity, but what you are thinking and what you are projecting is not necessarily the same. The way you are perceived versus what you meant अरे दे लेने के देने पड़ गए. That type of a situation.
That's what I mean by the integrity.
Yeah. Yeah. So you must also be aligned. Yeah.
You must also be aligned with your specific mechanical way of interfacing with the river of abundance. We all get into the flow of river differently. For you to stay consistently and sustainably abundant, you have to be living true to your human design and your unique energy blueprint. तो सर इसमें जगदीश सर आप तो वैसे ही इसको लिव का यू आर जस्ट लिविंग दैट ट्रू ऑफ योर ह्यूमन डिजाइन भले आपके पास में
No.
चार्ट नहीं है.
No, no. So, okay, supposing I am not. That means I have to have a chart to know. Then only I will know how
Chart
to.
will see. Chart is one way of knowing. You don't know anything. You go into an Akashic reader or a past life regression therapist. He will also give you the same thing.
This is one of the tool to find out. There are many other
We can
tools.
only look at this as one of the tools.
Yeah. There are many potential combination in a human design chart between types, centers, profiles, channels, and gates, and more. You are a unique combination of all these elements. Understanding yourself and the
Subtleties.
subtleties
Is
of
actually the subtleties.
subtleties of your chart is a beautiful and worthwhile process. But in the name of keeping it simple, the most important and easy element that you need to know to help you activate the full nature of your abundance is your human design type.
Your human design type is those 5 types.
5 types.
Each coming with it, yeah.
Yeah. Each of 5 types has a special way of creating and experiencing abundance with a different role, quality of energy, theme, and unique challenge. Your human design type is the fundamental essence of your energy structure. It determines how you manifest as well as what you need to do to stay aligned with your abundance, your purpose, and more. When you live true to your type, you create flow, experience opportunities, receive unexpected blessings, and take the right action. Your human design type carries a specific vibration that calls into your life the exact kinds of experiences you need to have to engage with your abundance in a way that is joyful and sustainable. But you must act in a ways that you are true to your type in order to experience the full effect of your energetic vibration. When we don't act or live true to our type, it can actually push support away and make it challenging to step into the river of abundance that is waiting for us. So many times we think when things don't work out that we are broken or blocked. In reality, what I have found over the years is simply that we aren't accessing our abundance correctly. Following your strategy according to your human design type is all that's necessary to fix what seems to not be working. See figure 19. Human design 5 energy types: manifester, generator, manifesting generator, projector, reflector.
So there are 5 types of personalities or energy types.
Strategy. Every type has its own personal strategy, a unique way of making effective decisions and taking action in the world. See figure 20. Padu? Strategy by type. Manifestor. Inform, then initiate. Generator. Wait to respond. Manifesting generator. Wait to respond. Envision, inform, take action. Projector. Wait for recognition and invitation. Reflector. Wait a lunar cycle.
See, reflector is only 2% in the globe.
Is it?
Yeah. These are people where everything is open in their case. So they have to wait for the right time, and the right time is the lunar cycle.
So पूर्णिमा के दिन पे उनकी ज्यादा ट्यूबलाइट जलेगी.
हाँ, उनका ट्यूबलाइट जलेगा, बाकी सब मून के साथ अंधकार में डूबेगा.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gives you key information about how to operate in the world, how to make the right choices for you, and how to recognize when you are on the right path in life. Follow your strategy and you will more naturally align with your life purpose, minimize resistance in your life, make strong and healthy decisions that will feel good, more meaningful and joyful, and truly fulfill your personal destiny. Following your strategy offers you the opportunity to experience events and circumstances that are correct for you. Not following the strategy for your type brings events and experiences into your life that may not be correct for you.
Yeah. That may not be correct in the sense you may be very successful, making a lot of money, all that. But in the heart of hearts, you may not really be satisfied or happy.
Yeah.
Right. So that is because you are not following the strategy which is aligned to your energy type. We have already read this. Yeah.
Learning to follow your strategy effectively can take months or years of practice. If you want to pursue the human design system, I would suggest seeking out coaching from a human design analyst who can provide you with the feedback and encouragement. Authority. Authority influences what you need, and in some cases, the timing to use your strategy effectively to help you make decisions. Depending on which
Sorry.
5 kinds of authority: sacral, splenic, emotional, self authority, and ego manifested.
Yeah.
Depending on which software you use to generate your human design chart, there are various ways to talk about authority. See figure 21.
वो अभी देख लिया. चलो.
Sacral authority 1. All generator types have sacral authority. When you have sacral authority, it means that your gut response lets you know whether something is right for you or not. The biggest challenge with sacral authority is learning to trust your instinctual response. To learn more about sacral authority, please read the generator and manifesting generator sections. In the name of keeping it simple, there are 4 other basic kinds of authority: splenic authority, emotional authority, self authority, and ego authority. Different human designs, software programs will list other kinds of authority, but these variations are simply subcategories or categories of the 5 basic kinds of authority. 2. Splenic authority. Splenic authority means that You are designed to know in the moment what feels right to you. Your splenic response means that you can be spontaneous with your decisions. You don't need time to process or to contemplate. You will know what is true for your immediately.
See, I have this authority.
Sacral.
Okay.
No.
Now, in practice, I'm experiencing, I'm getting books. I'm not going and picking books.
Mm.
I'm responding to that instruction that is coming.
Your gut feeling, put it that way.
Exactly. Right. So, if you don't follow that, I may read some other book, but I may not really grasp or it may not be of value to me. End of the day.
Correct.
Much like sacral authority, splenic authority is a gut level sense of what feels right or aligned. For those who are not generator types, splenic authority can help you make smaller decisions about your daily life choices. Often, we master splenic authority in hindsight.
Hindsight.
Splenic authority is that feeling of knowing something is right or wrong and realizing upon reflection that you should have listened to yourself.
तो बाद में बहुत लोग बोलते हैं ना, अरे यार गलती कर दिया, मेरे को ऐसा लगेगा, ऐसा लग रहा था, लेकिन मैं तो उसका सुना.
With practice, you can begin to notice your splenic authority in the moment, allowing the wisdom and awareness of your intuition to guide you and give you essential insights about what you need.
So पहला वाला sacral है, go by your gut feel only.
Yes.
दूसरा वाला gut feel को थोड़ा weightage दो. अब सोचो और वो practice करते करते that will become your practice. Your practice would have become perfect, and you will know instinctively.
What is right in the moment?
Correct.
3. Emotional authority. If you have emotional authority, you're not designed to be spontaneous. You need time to make decisions, and learning how to wait for clarity is essential to help you not experience disappointment or regret.
ये हो गया तीसरा.
Emotional authority can influence your strategy as well. Your strategy is still essential, but if you have emotional authority, it means you have to check in with your strategy and sense how you feel over time. When you have emotional authority, you are passionate and experience big feelings depending on other aspects of your chart. This internal emotional energy makes it essential that you take your time to make decisions. It's easy to leap into things in the moment when they feel good, only to wake up the next day doubting whether you made the right choice. Waiting for clarity helps avoid some of the regrets you may have experienced in your life. Let's say you get invited to speak at an event sponsored by a group that you're not crazy about. You love speaking, but you don't necessarily enjoy this particular group. When you get the invitation, you're so excited to land a speaking gig that you immediately accept. The next morning, you question your decision and you worry about whether you did the right thing. Over the next couple days, you try to talk yourself into believing that you made the right choice. You manage to stir up some enthusiasm along the way, but you can't quite get your energy aligned with the opportunity. When you finally give the talk, several group members want to hire you, but they end up being clients you don't really enjoy, and you are left feeling obligated to continue doing business in a way that doesn't feel good. If you had followed your emotional authority, when you got invited to speak, you might have answered, "Thank you. This sounds like a lovely invitation. I need to check my calendar and get back to you." When do you need to know my response? Your answer would have bought you time to really check in with your feelings to see if this was the right choice for you, and you would have been aligned with the whatever felt correct. The most important thing to remember with emotional authority is that your decision must stay consistent over time. If you feel a yes in response to an opportunity, that yes may remain true over the course of a couple of days. If you are all over the place with your feelings, it's not the right decision for you. How well explained, so 4 point self-authority. Self-authority is catch-all phrase.
Catch-all.
It's a
Catch-all.
catch-all. It's a catch-all.
Catch-all. Okay. Haan. Self-authority is a catch-all phrase for a few different, less common authorities. If you have a chart that say self-projected authority, no inner authority, or mental projected authority, it simply means that you need to talk through your choices to gain clarity. You don't need advice. You simply need a sounding board, a good friend, or someone you trust who can listen to you while you talk through your options. Self-authority is common for projectors and reflectors.
ये इनका प्रॉपर्टी है. फर्स्ट वाला जनरेटर था,
गट फीलिंग,
उसका नहीं, उसका सेक्रेट. हाँ वही
प्रोजेक्ट जो
हाँ,
जनरेटर है
सेकंड
वो
वाले
self
का
authority है।
सेकंड वाला कौन था? मैनिफेस्टिंग अथॉरिटी. ये मैनिफेस्टिंग अथॉरिटी और जनरेटर दोनों के लिए यही काम आएगा.
सर जनरेटर और जनरेटर मैनिफेस्टर,
हाँ वही, ये दोनों मैनिफेस्टिंग जनरेटर. ओके, ये दोनों के लिए यही काम आएगा.
यस
क्लिनिक जो है वो हो गया आपका कौन सा एनर्जी टाइप?
मैनिफेस्टर,
नहीं, नॉट मैनिफेस्टर.
नीचे हो ना।
हाँ मैनिफेस्टिंग वाले, ये मैनिफेस्टर का हो गया.
come down ना, you can find out your own. So there is not a generator type, clinic authority.
नहीं, ये मैनिफेस्टर का हो जाएगा. इमोशनल अथॉरिटी किसका हुआ?
The one who is doubting itself, no? इमोशनल वाले का.
इमोशनल वाले का ही है, वो नाम भूल गया ना. फिर हो गया सेल्फ अथॉरिटी. सेल्फ अथॉरिटी ना फ्रॉम ए पर्सनालिटी पर्सपेक्टिव हो गया.
रिफ्लेक्टर,
मैनिफेस्टिंग जनरेटर का हुआ वो तीसरा. जनरेटर, प्रोजेक्टर एंड रिफ्लेक्टर. ये 5 है, वो 5 है. ठीक है.
you have to read now fifth one, ego manifested. 5, ego manifested authority. Ego manifested authority or ego authority means that you have a defined will center and you don't have any of the other kinds of authority, because the will center is about having sustainable energy and resources or not. If you have ego manifested authority, it means that You won't decide to do something unless you have the necessary energy or resources. You must have healthy self-worth in order to be comfortable saying no to something. If you are in pattern of trying to prove your worth by pleasing others, you may find that you have to strengthen your sense of value before you can truly follow the authority of your will center.
That means actually अगर if we एक diagram देखो, right? ये हार्ट है, मेरा विल तो कलर्ड है, डिफाइंड है, मेरा
आज्ञा चक्र अजीब सा पॉइंट वो भी कलर्ड है.
आज्ञा चक्र कलर्ड है, ये भी
चक्र
कलर्ड है, ये भी कलर्ड है, ये भी कलर्ड है. ये कौन सा है? ये स्प्लीन है, ये सेक्रल चक्र है, और ये ईएसपी है. ये सब स्ट्रांग है. मतलब दे आर ऑलरेडी डिफाइंड. What is not defined? Root chakra is not defined. That means I can take others' energy to make problems for myself. Spleen is not defined, but I've got other centers that are coming in. और ये channels, तो क्या होने वाला है वो देखना पड़ेगा. Right? I mean, I was just talking from an example perspective. Emotional themes. So
Emotional themes.
you may have multiple components in each of the personality.
So you can't define as a particular के लिए ये होगा.
It's a combination.
Emotional themes. Each human design type has an emotional theme. On some chart versions, it is identified as a life theme, which is part of a person's life and brings them lessons as well as opportunities for growth. When you experience your emotional
read this very carefully, which is part of a person's life and brings them lessons as well as opportunities. और अपना रिचर्ड बाक वाला जोनाथन सीगल में क्या कहता है?
सब पर्टिकुलर लाइन याद नहीं है.
नहीं, क्या कहता है? He says, don't let an opportunity go by. Pick up every opportunity that is coming to you. क्यों जगदीश सर? ठीक है, we'll also stop now. ये emotional thing पूरा कर.
When you experience your emotional theme in a strong way, it's usually a sign that you are not living true to yourself. It's always good to take a step back and evaluate your life. If you are feeling your emotional theme in a powerful way, when you live your life according to your human design strategy, you lessen the intensity of your experience with your emotional theme. See figure 22. Emotional theme by type. Manifestor, anger/peace. Generator, frustration/satisfaction. Manifesting generator, frustration and anger/peace and satisfaction. Projector, bitterness/success. Reflector, disappointment/surprise.
So these are the themes that dominate their existence. You might feel
it here and there, but it won't be roaring monster that dogs you day and night. Following your strategy makes your entire life experience easier and more enjoyable.
I think we'll stop here. तो मेरे को भी नींद आ रहा है, पता नहीं क्या हो गया. Shall we stop here or you want to continue?
We can stop. We can have some discussion. A
Yeah.
little bit. This needs a little bit of contemplation, quite a bit. It's not, easy to understand.
No, it's not easy.
Observe-
We'll have to see.
Absorb. Quite a lot of absorb.
These are the feature sets.
Mm.
But the decision making is the way the gates are going to influence. Every channel, how the energy is going to flow, dominated by which theme.
See, for example, I've seen two times for myself.
Hmm.
If I have to take a decision, I said, doesn't matter. I take the decision, done, good or bad. But there are some people I see
वो आपका जिंदगी का तजुर्बा हो गया ना.
very, very frustrating. They go tea, then again they have, okay, give me time. They don't decide. They go to extremes of analysis, paralysis, and ultimately the whole plan drops.
Correct.
That's why I very much, avoid wherever coordination is required with other people. I decide, I say, you join me, come or not, period.
So you are more like, right? You are more like the generator type of characteristic as I am seeing.
No, you wait to respond. Generators wait to respond. I don't.
No.
But I like.
No, when they say wait to respond, they don't react. They respond.
I see. I'm prepared to coordinate, take charge. So take charge.
That's it. So unless you have got generator abilities, you won't take charge.
I think this comes directly from being in my profession.
See, you might have been put into that profession only because of these. Otherwise, you'd have changed.
Yeah.
So basically, this is just a guideline sort of a thing. So for those who are finding everything frustrating, then you will do a deep dive. Otherwise, it is not required. So that is the way the entire theme is coming up.
Sir, I think, see, for us, like once we generate the report and you know the characteristics of that report, and then you can actually evaluate yourself whether you match that characteristic or not.
Correct.
And if you are matching about 60%, more or less it is right. But if you are not matching
No. It is not, whether it is correct or wrong is secondary. Suppose there are frustrations.
Okay.
Suppose you have got challenges. Then you need to see whether you are missing something out of these.
Okay. Missing what?
So that you are on the corrective path. See, for example, many people, they are not happy with the job.
Okay.
But they are continuing with the job because of other compulsions.
Right.
But they are not shining in their job.
Right.
Okay. Now, suppose the job was aligned to their energy type, was aligned to their emotional characteristic.
Yeah.
Right? So, if they have to do this alignment, they need to see where they have to correct their approach. Change the job. But if you are choosing a second job, why are you choosing that? So, is it meeting 1, 2, 3, 4, your criteria?
Okay.
Some people, they go by gut feel. Michael A. Surrender went by gut feel and ended up owning up a huge company which he never wanted.
Yeah.
Right? So, surrender experiment is teaching you that. So, that way where there is a total confusion, knowing yourself can help you choose the right characteristic, build the right team. Suppose you're setting up an organization, you need all these 4 characteristics. It can't be like during emergency, right? I keep talking about a Hindu editorial in which maths teacher is teaching English and he has absolute disregard to language and the flow and all that.
Yeah.
He is only interested in numbers and the logic that in which he is associating. And an English professor is going and teaching mathematics with his absolute disregard to the numbers and the sequence and the logic. So instead of being a misfit, you can identify what to choose for if you are confused.
Okay.
I think, yeah, now I think there's makes a lot of sense. Contemplate on this.
No, when we start getting into the depth of doing the analysis of one example, we will be able to get to the bottom of
Okay. Sir, I have a question now.
it.
See, until I was 45 or so, I was very impulse decision maker. Okay. I don't think about anything more than 5 minutes. Take a decision and move on. Any analysis I do within 5 minutes. And I used to hate people who take a lot of time to decide. But after that 45, I have become more a analysis paralysis guy. Not so much, but still I moved towards a scale of analysis guy. So there is so much of a change in my life characteristic, the way I deal with things, decisions and people.
Correct.
Okay. So if you are an impulsive decision maker, and if your chart comes out to be a slow and steady guy, it would be more frustrating for you to wait and make a decision than
No,
to
you
go
won't wait. You will see which is the theme that you are selecting, which approach are you taking. At least, if it's like me, when I used to fail in a subject, I would first analyze whether I had really put in the effort that is required. Effort नहीं किया fail हुआ ठीक है. Right. Instead of no, I put lot of effort but I still failed.
Okay.
Okay. So that is giving you the strength. You can learn the hard way, make mistakes and learn, or you can learn by choosing the right path. This gives you an inclination of choosing the right path by knowing yourself. That is the only point he is making.
Okay.
But then all this will sound Greek and Latin till we start looking at our chart and looking at the analysis. Okay. Could I have done it better? So many times I get a feeling I should have listened to myself. I didn't listen.
Yes. Yeah.
But many times it happened, particularly in my life. I wondered whether, when I did the go, whether things are doing, I'm not doing it, kind of thing, in terms of a decision. But it turns out later on, I find on hindsight that I did the right thing.
So probably you have gone by your gut feel.
No, it's just probably laziness or whatever you say. But then in the end, I find maybe if I had taken that decision, it would have been wrong. Maybe I've done the right thing. Because everywhere, whether it's choosing of career, choosing of studies, I think I've always been doing the correct thing. If you look at my long span of even the experiences where I've gone to learn something, where I've decided not to go also, ultimately it turns out it's always been correct for me.
Sir, that is why I said you might have been a generator. That means your gut had a major influence on the actions that you are taking.
But if you Kahneman, look at system 1, system 2 thinking. Are you familiar with that? Kahneman's think fast and think slow.
Yeah, you're actually eliminating.
So in that, you see the gut feeling for him, most of them is system 1 thinking and it's wrong.
Exactly.
According to him.
No, but then here you are also contemplating and you are going by your gut feel. Probably if you draw your chart, you may get a generator. We don't know.
Because very, I can now when looking back, there's very little time that I have made a wrong choice. A choice which I have regretted.
So that's what happens with people who have gone by the gut feel. They are at least happy. Others may come and usko ठोकेगा. अरे मैंने बताया तेरे को मत करो तूने किया. But maybe in the heart of hearts you end up being happy because you didn't go and get into a problem by following somebody else.
That is there.
Yeah, Ratna ma'am. Ratna garu, your hand is raised.
I think you can stop recording. No?
No, if there is a question, I was waiting.
Oh.
Yes. You posted another book that is Human Design with the Revelation. And how is it related to this book? And I'm missing like one
No,
of
this is more
some
about
of the sessions. So I'm kind of totally confused where we are.
See, that is theory.
Okay.
Ratna, revelation is one part of a theory.
Okay.
Okay, they are by two different writers. So there is going to be a little bit of interpretation difference and all.
Okay. Did we finish the entire
No,
book, sir?
we didn't. The reason is I found the workbook to be more practical.
Oh, okay. Got that.
Because at the end of the day, if we are doing something in theory, we are not analyzing ourselves.
Okay. So we started the revelation and finished. I know, like I attended
And
the
migrated to this one.
chapter. And then we moved to this workbook and working on this. Okay.
Actually, the associated book that we may have to read is this one.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So maybe I have to go back and then start the previous pages that I missed. Thank you, sir.
And then I also felt that